2 hours drive east of Richmond is Matthews County, Virginia, which borders the Chesapeake Bay. But these aren't the only waves you'll see around here.
We used to have a thing that used to be a laugh, and it was the Matthews wave. You go down the road, you'd have your hands on the steering wheel.
And we just did a little wave
Yvonne.
while we're driving?
Yeah.
A little blip blip.
Yep, that's all it is.
It might be hard to believe a place like Matthews County still exists, a place where there are no traffic lights, everyone knows each other by name.
Hey, Steve, you know where Billy lives, right?
And many people live their whole lives.
When I was 4 years old, I walked to the post office.
With a population of 9,000 people living on just 90 square miles of land, Matthews County feels like a small town, in every way but one.
Actually, this county has some of the most post offices in a single county.
It has 13 post offices to be exact, and at one point it had about 40 open at the same time. And there was a good reason for that.
You didn't have a car. You had either a wagon or your feet or a horse. And you wanted a post office within 3 miles of each other so everybody could walk to the post office.
Post offices have long been a part of people's lives. Local author Catherine Brooks used to write letters to her sweetheart every day during World War II. Airmail cost 6 cents.
I could only mail 3 letters a week because I didn't have enough money to buy stamps.
Post offices used to be in the general store so people could pick up their mail and groceries at the same time. But post offices also played another role in the community, one that continues on to this day.
This is where you get all the information and get to see your neighbors.
It's a meeting spot. It's a community center. It's a center of influence.
Nice way to keep your connections.
In other words, the post office was and is the original social networking site.
The Facebook of Matthews.
It drives my children and grandchildren crazy because they think I should be right there receiving all their text messages and their Facebook messages. I'm out of the loop. And there's a whole population of us who will be out of the loop.
That's not just in Matthews County. More Americans are opting for email over traditional mail, which is one reason the Postal Service is losing $25 million a day. To cut costs, the Postal Service is reducing hours at 13,000 post offices, including several in Matthews County. That means no more 8-hour service at some of the smaller post offices.
See ya.
Bye, Yvonne. Good to see you.
That's tough news for people like Yvonne Rich, a school bus driver, entrepreneur, and insurance agent who need to have flexible times to visit the post office. It's especially true on days Rich has to pick up packages for her horses.
We get medicine delivered sometimes, and I can't leave it there. And we have a guy that does honey. He can't get his bees delivered to his house. He has to have it delivered to the local post office.
They call you the honey man. Did you know that?
Yeah, that or bee man. That's what they always call me.
Shorter post office hours would also be hard on Billy Battle, a retired boat business owner who now spends time with his bees.
If the bees or queens or anything comes in, they call you first thing in the morning and let you know they're there, and you go and pick them up. So.
And they know you by name. They say, "Hey, Billy, your bees are here."
Oh yeah, they know everybody by their names around here.
For many Matthews County residents, the post office symbolizes tradition and the good old days.
You don't want to see anything really take that away. We want to enhance it, preserve it, and try to record it in some way, because it's when you realize it's going to vanish in our lifetime, that's sort of the sad part about it all.
I'm Susanna Pak with the Medill News Service.